master the art of
Not giving a fuck.
Honestly, I can say I probably lived a life that allowed people, at least around me, probably didn't get to live, you know. So I'm grateful for that experience. The like shallow opportunist side of me is like, bro, this nigga your podcast gonna be crazy, fool.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it was this one. It was a baseball player. Pops was a baseball player. Mom's sold jewelry, and their son is just living a life type shit.
What's up, guys? Thank you all for coming to an episode of Untapped. It is your host Horatio, and welcome to damn, I fucked up. So welcome to an episode of Untapped. The show's called Hooray. What's up, guys? Thank you all for coming to an episode of Hooray. This is an episode of Untapped, where untapped potential lies, and I have a very special guest right now with me. His name's Rocket. We go back, since high school. And, like I said, I always bring underrated artists on here, and he's one of them. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself in just a second. But yeah, I always thank people before I let them introduce themselves. So thank you for coming again.
Thank you for having me, bro. This is exciting.
Yeah, bro. They're always fun to do. But yeah, man. So you make music, huh?
Yeah.
How long you been making music for?
I've been making music since I could remember. Obviously everybody knew me as the football player, and
ooh, singing.
It's that good herb, man. But yeah, bro, I've been making music damn near my entire life. That's honestly what I've been around for a lot of my life, along with football. My mom was in the industry, so just as many, I guess, NFL players I might have got to shake hands with. I got to shake hands with a lot of entertainers, and music was the best way for me to express myself. You know what I mean? Football is kind of I can kind of just be good at this, and people not worry about who I am.
How you really feeling?
Yeah, but I go home and just create. I remember my pops. While he was playing ball, and my mom's was being a football wife. I'm at the house and we had this piano, and I'll just be at it for hours. I was super antisocial. I didn't really have a lot of friends in the actual neighborhood in Hackberry. I didn't really hang out with a lot of people outside of school. You know what I'm saying? And then even still, when people go to the movies or go to parties and stuff like that, I was never allowed. So I just be at home making music. So to answer your question, I've been making music just as long as I've been playing ball, if not longer.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So you saw the best of both worlds, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can say I probably lived a life that allowed people, at least around me, probably didn't get to live, So I'm grateful for that experience. It was kind of hard to be grounded in all of that though, because they were just two completely different worlds.
Yeah.
It was the politics of the A-list and the 1%ers of Dallas or whatever, and then I'm not saying niggas was poor, but I've seen cribs in Dallas that people probably don't even know exist. It was this one. It was a baseball player. Pops was a baseball player. Mom's sold jewelry, and their son is just living a life type shit. You pull up, and it's literally, they're sitting on acres. This isn't Highland Park much, and it's probably back then when you could get acres in Highland Park before it was super developed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, bro. The backyard was nothing but trees, and then in the distance you could see something that looked as big as a house almost. Zip lining through the trees to the crib, and then we just end up in a little kid's utopia, dream treehouse type shit. Pull up,
Kids Next Door type shit.
Freaking animals everywhere. Every game you can think of. Remember the game SS Tricky? The snowboard game, but it was the arcade. Remember the snowboard You could hop on it, bro. He had that, bro. He had every game system.
Just spoiled off the app,
Bro, it's almost like his parents were like, here's a piece of paper. Draw your dream tree house, and we'll give it to you. But you know, baseball, that's stupid money, and jewelry is ridiculous. Jewelry is ridiculous, and it's like they have like a little private industry in Dallas where like, you know, well, let's host a party and see who can buy the most jewelry type shit.
That's insane. It sounds like extravagant parties, huh?
We don't too young to really understand like the gravity, you know what I mean? But looking back on it, I'm like what? People was really living like this. So.
Yeah, then you go to like a public school and you see these people live different lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely different, huh? Yeah.
And I say this with the utmost respect.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Like, you're gonna understand everybody's situation is different. But going to public school, for me, I mean, it damn near taught me how to like interact socially.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm like, I'm around kids my age are getting whatever. Like, whatever. There's no, oh, we're gonna rent out Disneyland or something and that's where you're gonna have your 10th birthday or something like that. They doing that type of shit. And then I go to public school. Go from that to freaking now that I'm going to the homie's crib. He living in Section 8 housing and shit like that. And I'm like, damn, y'all don't got no food in y'all fridge type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Or damn, y'all don't sleep on a bed or only get a few minutes of hot water type shit, you know what I'm saying? And so for me, first of all, my pops didn't spoil me. I wasn't in that like A-list of kids who was like having the extravagant parties and I'm going to them for sure, but I'm not.
You weren't the one that was like,
nah, I'm just like I was kind of an outsider in that world, honestly, you know what I'm saying? And then coming to public school, I was still a little bit of an outsider too. So I was always like in the middle. And so obviously people's survival instincts and shit, like I'm gonna learn how to maneuver with y'all and I'm gonna learn how to maneuver with y'all. Those are two completely different demeanor, different tone of voice.
Code switching, yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I could code switch like a motherfucker. Like, I could code switch really well. And I used to think it was an issue at first, but I feel like that's just
adaptability, dog. That's all it is.
Part of the human experience, you know what I mean? Or you could just always be the outlier. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. So.
Yeah. You from California, huh?
I can't say I'm from there just because I didn't go to high school out there. But I was born in Orange County. Grandma stay in Inglewood. I got some family in Orange County, family in Northern California. Yeah, up and down California, honestly. But we would go back every summer. So I'd have like these little small experiences out there, you know what I'm saying? So every time I do go out there, I'm very comfortable. Okay, yeah. I'm very comfortable. I know how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? You talking about code switching, like sometimes I be having to catch myself, like, you're not from out here, and start talking like this, you feel me? And, you know what I'm saying? It'd be funny. I'll be having to catch myself, but I love LA nonetheless.
Yeah, at least a fun place, bro. I love it.
It's ridiculously expensive.
Bro, yeah. Can't imagine gas prices out there.
Oh, bro, $7. I think I took a screenshot. One of the homies out there.
$7. Like, I would literally just park my car and just sit at home. Like, I would definitely try to find a job to work from home.
Look at this.
$7.35, bro. Bruh.
What? $7.35. Special $7.65 for that premium. $7.95.
Bro.
Out there, and it was funny. This last time I was out there, I was out there for like a good 7 months, and dog, you tell somebody that I got $5 on gas, they gonna look at you like, "Fuck you mean you got $5 on gas?" What do you mean you have $5 on gas? I can't do nothing with that.
Are you talking about like, like here's $5 for like picking me up?
Yeah, your 5 is good.
Bro, $5 against a gallon.
$5 gets a ride, bro. Out there, $5. What? Bro, take the bus. Nigga, beat me. I'll give you a ride to the bus.
Dog, I freaking hate Ubering out there, dog. It's expensive.
Ubering out there is expensive. So honestly, bro, what they're trying to do now is make it to where you like gotta do transit or like get like an electric bike. Life under a microscope. Feel like I have to present something perfect or presentable or acceptable. You feel what I'm saying? And it's hard maneuvering that because I got these friends over here who live completely different lives than what I'm living at home. And so I'm even in how I operate with y'all and I operate at home. Those still two are two different people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm code switching at the house and I'm code switching at home. You know what I'm saying? There was no middle, there was no like meat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So in terms of like even releasing music, like bro, like I said, nobody has to like your shit. Nobody has to take the time and be like, oh yeah, you know, we're looking forward to hearing some more from you. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get over the insecurity that somebody might not like my shit. You know what I mean? And my shit is very different.
But yeah, bro, I mean,
all that to say, I have a lot of projects coming up. To answer your question, I have a lot of projects. A lot. And they're all different. Okay. All different.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to streaming it because I heard your one song. I streamed your one song that you have in your TikTok.
The Dance Until We Die, the electric joint.
Yeah, oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah,
makes you feel good, yeah?
Yeah, some little feel good shit.
Feel
good, bro.
Yeah.
I went to my first EDM concert in LA.
I never been to an EDM concert.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's they enjoy their time. What I really liked about the EDM scene, you know, bro, if you going to the club, feel what I'm saying, the vibration of everything, like it's 9 times out of 10 it's pretty like dark. It's pretty like, at least for me, you know what I'm saying. Like I'll go to maybe a white club, and even still, I feel like I gotta look over my shoulders, and you know, oh, there's the exit right there, and who the fuck is he looking at? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what the EDM? I don't worry about none of that shit. Like, it's just all different type of people. People think EDM is white people. No.
Oh no,
the electric scene, EDM, dubstep, whatever you want to call it, it has no face. It has no color. It has none of that. It's just a
free for all.
All types of people, but it's real. Like it's real. Like it's none of that stunt. He came in his sweats, you feel what I'm saying? Or if he dressed up, he really dressed up and like put something on that's like
colorful,
personal to him, you know what I'm saying? Or like girls come in there with these massive fans and they're just, are you okay? You look like you're hot. I'm in there, yeah, I'm a little massive gusts of wind. There's people in there rolling their ass off, like struggling, clenching the shit out their jaws and shit. And here comes this little white girl with a pouch. Hey, are you okay? Do you need some water? Bro, it's like, I'm like, damn, y'all really showing love in here. You know what I'm saying? You making sure everybody enjoy their time. And I was like, yeah, I gotta make a song about this. That's what that song was about. It was about dying to, dancing till you die. Why are you gonna die? Die to all the material shit. Die to your ego. Die to everything that just ain't of high vibrations. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, I fuck with the EDM. But at the same time, I got a lot of sad shit too, bro.
Honestly, bro, that's my favorite type of music. That should be slapping, bro.
I got sad shit, but I think for me, like, I just got over the dilemma of like, okay, do I want to always be positive? You know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as you offer some type of redemption, you know what I mean? Like, even if I make some sad shit, like, it was the entirety of my sadness. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, we humans, we allowed to feel shit. Like, I don't know why everybody think like, oh, negative thought come to mind. No, I'm not feeling like that. No, yes you are, bro. And you're making this shit a lot harder on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But also, get up out that shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta move from that.
Got to, bro.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving forward.
Yeah.
As Meet the Robinsons movie from Disney. The nigga said, keep moving forward. I was like, bro, that's a great quote, my dude. Because like, nigga, you gotta keep moving forward if you want to like see progress.
Don't mean you're not allowed to be sad, mad, frustrated.
You just gotta be sad on the way.
Yeah. Be sad moving forward.
You gotta be sad on the way.
So. Yeah, I like making sad shit too, cause I'm an empath, and I'm a big lover. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dog, I wish I had a book to give you. I gave it to tomorrow.
I love a book. I just got this one book.
Well, cause it was my book, one of the books I wrote. I was gonna give you a copy.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah,
bro, I need that ASAP. I need that ASAP.
I need to need to order some more. I'll order some more.
Bro, listen, bro, you need to start selling them hoes. Ain't nobody making books.
To start selling
like making books. That'd be dope as hell. Is it that poetry book that you've been putting on your? Bro, I've been peeping your TikTok. Like, that's just hard, bro. That's just hard. You really. I think the way you deliver it as well. Like I think it's always a plus to hear the voice behind the words.
I feel like I'm just reading that shit though. That's what I feel like.
Yes, maybe you should close your eyes and imagine. Imagine yourself reading it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just get really present with that shit.
Yeah.
And it'll, bro. That's what my music been lately. Real, like, that's how I'm feeling. Like, I'm coming up with a whole motion picture in my head type shit.
Yeah.
Movies and stuff. Yeah. I'm excited though. I think I'm gonna do like a synth wave. You know what synth wave is?
That sounds so familiar.
Synth wave is like that, Stranger Things, Stranger Things, that, like Tron, but like that 80s vibe. That's synthwave. I think I'm gonna.
Kind of like what The Weeknd did.
That's exactly what Weeknd. Tory Lanez just did it recently. I think Weeknd is probably from our
he's
generation
the first one
most
that came to
known.
mind,
Yeah. That shit. Some vibey shit.
Yeah.
Some vibey shit. But then after that, we can write in our feelings.
Yeah.
We can write in our feelings. I'll be talking about. I don't know. I'll be getting my little heart broke.
Dog. Hey man.
I'll be getting my little heart broke.
Hey bro. They would do it to
I'll be sad. I'll be like, ooh. I'll be like, ooh, you ain't have to do me like that. But that's okay because I'm gonna just go write a song about it. That's how that is. I'm gonna write a song
the best
about
poetry and shit, bro. That'd be the best.
That's when I start using all type of words. I wonder if I can find some shit. But yeah, bro, I said something like, I make my bed in the shadows, I lay my head under the moon, left my heart on the gallows, no one's coming to say, I don't know, bro, I said something, but I'm listening to, I'm reading, I'm like, what the fuck?
Did I write this?
Did I write that, bro? Like, man, that's how, I be making shit a little dramatic sometimes.
I mean, but that's the best shit. That's the best shit. He'll be like, "Damn, is that how you really feel it?" Like,
but everybody respond to the sad shit too.
That's
like,
those, everybody's sad, bro. Like everybody's be like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Like either you miss someone or you like someone.
Mm-hmm.
It's either one, or you're trying to forget someone.
And especially for guys, like it's almost trendy to like tough and act like.
Die.
We glamorize the fuck out of the nigga that's like, oh yeah, no problems, you know what I'm saying? And he handle everything like nonchalantly, yo. We like
niggas be punching walls and shit.
Yeah, like, oh, I like the way he doesn't handle his emotions, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like if we watch it on like a fucking TV show or a movie, it's gonna be even more dramatic. The whole time, bro, there's nothing wrong with being sad, there's nothing wrong with expressing human emotion, as simple as that sounds. You feel me? It's like, it's really nothing wrong with that. And I bet you it's a lot of niggas that like would be able to make sad music.
Oh, that should be fire, dog.
A lot. You'd be very surprised.
Dog, shit, I even thought about making like a song.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I don't sing. I'm probably just like a poetry album or something.
But that'd be. I remember I told you, bro. I want to do a little project where like you doing like intermissions almost. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like,
for you.
yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, listen, I'm not bullshitting. That'd be a hard ass music video too.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
How was it?
Video.
When did your poetry start? Shit.
Asking me questions now, huh?
Because I'm thinking, even when we was at Northlake in that class, you was telling me about your shit.
Yeah, that was like my first poetry book, though. Yeah.
So what, you always did it, or
I've
you
always done it, yeah. Since I was like, since I could write, I've just been writing, dude. Like I've just been writing.
That's really dope.
It's just a good way to express myself.
Yeah.
Lonely, like it just.
Yeah.
Right. Feel better, and then you like, fuck, I'm sad again. And
Bro, get to writing that shit, and it's so crazy. Like you hear like your voice while you. That's why I say like imagine yourself writing it, because I know when you're making it, you're like,
I just be zoned out,
man.
Lost. Should just be pouring on you like fucking like just butter, bro. Fucking just be easy.
Wow.
Just be easy, but then it's like honestly, like sometimes I'll try forcing myself to write it, and I'm just like, this is just like not coming out.
Yeah, no, fast writer's block, bro. The greatest. That's first of all, that is why there are such things as writers in music.
Oh yeah.
Because if you think these people are blasting this shit out like it's candy, either one, they're on like the spectrum and they're like the type that can like, I just saw the piano and I just taught myself how to play or something like. You ever read the 4 Agreements?
I low-key think I have them.
The little book, right? You know what I'm talking about with the be impeccable with your speech, don't take shit personal, don't assume, and I forget what the first one was, but
it's been such a long time since I've seen that.
Bro, that book has been out for a minute.
What was the final one?
I think I actually have a picture of it on my phone. Is that me? That is me. I like that. The 4th one was. Come on, bro. I literally just screenshot this video. Oh, the 4th one was always do your best.
Okay.
Yeah, always do your best. Be impeccable with your speech. Don't assume. Don't take shit personal, and always do your best. That's what I'm trying to live my life like, honestly, because it mitigates a lot of issues.
Yeah.
You can get those are just 4 things. Make relationships so much better. Now there's like probably a lot of uncomfortable situations, but like I said, you get older, you learn how to deal with those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I admire people that don't give a fuck. I think that is the dopest thing. Like my life was so opposite of that. Like I had to give a fuck sometimes for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now I'm really trying to master the art of not giving a fuck. Not giving a fuck.
There's a book about that, right? The art of not giving a fuck.
I think so. That's probably where I got it from.
Yeah. I think I heard that book before.
That's bro. This. What was that quote I told you today? Kanye said. He said, What he said? The only thing that's slowing you down is your perception of yourself.
Yeah.
What? Like I'm the only one getting in my way? But I think that person's getting in my way. I think.
Pointing back at you.
Shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. The art of not giving a fuck. That is key. If you want to be successful, especially as an artist, you have to not give a fuck. Now you can't be out. You can't hurt people. I think you can be very well. Don't hurt people. Like.
Cause that's how you burn bridges. I've definitely burned some bridges.
Let me tell you something, bro. I have burned some bridges that if I had access to now, like my life, whether it be from a like music making point or a relationship aspect or like support, dog, I think I'd be a lot happier than I am. Honestly, just like people need people, but the thing is, the reality of life, you do shit and you pay the consequences for it, good or bad. And sometimes sometimes you don't get to go back. Sometimes you don't get to,
to,
hey, oh, this is not a video game. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a retry.
Shit is not a video game. You
can't save progress. You can't go back on that progress.
You can't reset checkpoint. You can't.
Oh, this is hard.
No, bro, you can't go back. You gotta. It's odd in a sense.
Bittersweet, huh?
Yeah, bro. But even in that, you learn and you experience, and you have something for the next. So life is not linear, bro. It's not linear.
Dude, that's a good quote, because I remember this one friend of mine. She used to quote that, like, you know, healing is not linear. It's not
linear.
Yeah. Linear. That's what I said. Linear, yeah.
No, it's we try to fathom and understand things from like one experience. You know what I'm saying? What I'm experiencing right now. But there are so many other outcomes, variables, beliefs, cultures, right, wrong, good, bad, perspective. You know what I'm saying? Over, so it can't possibly be linear. Like,
yeah,
like damn, somebody might lose their life for the good. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a movie for example. Like somebody sacrifices their life to, you know, save a bunch of people. Like the fact that that's an option. I can't. For real. Really think about that. Like this isn't no like, oh, like there's always a way out. Sometimes there's not a way out. That's really crazy.
Yeah, cause like I mean, I never look at it like that.
There's sometimes there's not a way out. Sometimes but then because life isn't linear, I know that the way energy works, energy just continues to cycle through. So now we're looking at death like it's the last thing. Death might fuck around be the first part, but the last part. In a sense, like now because bro, I could get really deep, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I love like science and consciousness and spirituality. I've been learning so much about that shit. Like this.
You said DMT, huh?
No, I never did it.
You never did it?
I never did DMT, but I've heard. Yeah,
I've heard the story about it, like being like, whoa.
Yeah. It's that whole psychedelic culture is.
Yeah, psychedelic culture is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's not just a bunch of like, zombies. Like, no, like we kind of talking about like why. Let's take mushrooms for example. You know, mushrooms are like the Earth's antenna. When a tree falls, dies. Why it gets covered in mushrooms is because the mushrooms feel that the tree died. We talking about vibrations, shit being connected through the earth, grounding, or whatever. The mushrooms send a signal into the earth. The earth sends a signal back, and then we need to rebuild. We need to, you know, recycle the energy. You feel what I'm saying? So like, people put that shit in their bodies. What you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying?
I also heard that we're like we have like the same characteristics as mushrooms also. Like you know, like
I never heard that.
You know, I do like I've done research like a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was like a while back when I've done it because I was like interested in shrooms
and
shit before I got about to take
sure.
shrooms and shit.
For sure.
But it was just saying like how we have like similar like dichotomy, like
right.
You know. And I was like, wow, that's fucking interesting.
No, yeah.
Cause like I guess like dirt and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like the earth and all that. And I was like, wow, that's pretty fascinating to see.
In every religion, we take Christianity for example. God say, move into the earth from the dirt.
Yeah, we rose. Yeah,
it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like what? But I have consciousness. I have the ability to have an experience, or at least what I think it is. Then we can get into conspiracies and all that type of shit. Yeah, we're very complex people, humans. This is not just you got a prize at the end. It's not it's weird. It's weird. I don't even think. Trying to think of it as a human. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get in like rabbit holes, and that's where I feel like psychedelics can get dangerous, because if you don't have
like a foundation,
if you don't have something that, okay, this is what I can return to, whether that shit is good or bad, I can, even if it's tangible, like, okay, now I am at least sane in this realm. Like you could definitely spiral and lose yourself, like and get to thinking too much. I don't think we're meant as humans to know everything.
Dude, yeah, we're not overload.
Oh yeah, I don't think our bodies can handle. We probably explode, probably die just from being overwhelmed of like, oh my god, I know every. Yeah. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just want to. We'll see when I die. Oh, okay, that's what this is.
This is the next part out.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm pretty optimistic. It's weird to say, but I have a pretty optimistic outlook on death, for sure. I feel like, I don't know, if you're vibrating high, you're going to continue to vibrate high. If you vibrate low, you're going to continue to vibrate low. So, low vibrations, you know what happens in low vibrations? Chaos and bad, you know what I'm saying? Lower. But I think if I keep my vibrations high and don't fear, don't be scared to search, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to be wrong. Figure something out. It'll be cool when you die.
Yeah? Huh.
That's what I think. I just think death sounds like something a lot more involved in a three-dimensional experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even try to imagine what death would be like. You know what I'm saying? And then people who die and come back, like, even still, you have one perspective. Everybody could have a different story about that. So I went to hell, I went to heaven. Oh, I floated around over my body. Oh, I astral projected and was amongst the gods or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have crazy experiences when they die. And this, you might put on YouTube, like, you know, what was it, 700 Club or something like that? Like, they'll just have all these death experiences and everybody went to heaven or everybody went to hell. Like, nah, bro, people be like, so what's the answer?
Yeah.
Still is no answer. Still is no. Whatever.
Thank you all for coming to today's episode. This is a really fire episode, and the camera stopped, like, the shit stopped recording, so I had to keep, like, redoing it.
We're gonna run it back, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna do another episode. This is a good one, but thank you all for coming. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace. Don't forget to check out his music. I'm gonna post it at the bottom.
Music. We talking about everything.
Music, man. Check it out.